Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video, another black EP3, and today we're doing an ECU exchange and remap. This is our second of the day in the EP3s. Very fortunate, aren't we, because we love EP3s. So we're going to strap it down to the dyno, do a stock power run, and then we will do an ECU exchange and get cracking. So here we go.
And at the end of a 2-week video.
Yeah, the end of a 2-week video, yeah. This car came in and it was tuned up fine, no problem initially, and then it developed a misfire. An actual misfire, not a made-up misfire, actually developed a misfire and wouldn't pull through. We did, tried on the day with the customer because he'd travelled 3 hours to get here. So we put a set of plugs in it, we swapped out for a set of core packs. We tried to do what we could do with what we had on the, on the dyno and what we could get access to on the day. Said to him, look, this is going to want some further investigation. We even went back to the stock ECU just in case, obviously, there was an issue there or something like that. And it still misfired on its standard ECU, by the way, at that point, its standard tune. So I said, leave it with us, let's have a look at it. So, unfortunately, we were some way ahead. But we've had a day today where we've got a few cars that are sat here that are just waiting for a little bit of attention. So we've pushed things further back a little bit, and then we've had a complete day of like 4 cars that are sat here waiting for diagnosis and little problems to be fixed or to get them done and get them free mapping.
It's been a successful day, Richard.
We've had a really good day. We've diagnosed 4, we fixed 3. I think that's good going, and one of them needs an engine, so that was never getting fixed anyway. So we've done really well today. This particular car, I believe the actual misfire was down to the crank position sensor, and I think what's happened is someone's done a timing chain on it at some point. Absolutely, I'm going to use the word gobbed black.
Oh, code word for the video, gobbed.
Gobbed black silicon sealer over everything really badly. And
I didn't kill no pigeon.
Yeah, what that's actually done is it almost blocked the crank position sensor from getting on and actually clipping on 100%. It was pushed on, or it was on, but I don't know whether the silicon sealer was holding it on or what. So I cleaned the silicon sealer away so that I could do that. Cleaned all the plug up with some brake cleaner, clipped it on. It clipped on nicely, done. We did put a set of plugs in this car when it was on the dyno originally, because he didn't know when they'd last been done and they didn't look great when we pulled them out. Core packs, we've put a set of core packs in this car today as belt and braces, because it was also didn't seem to misfire until we got some real heat in it, and it started getting hot the other day. So we've also fitted a set of uprated core packs in there just to cover it. But I actually think the misfire was down to the crank position sensor.
Got there in the end. It's a bit of like being a detective really sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've made amazing gains from where it was. This car came in with all the modifications on it, as you'll see from the graph in a minute. Made a huge amount of difference in the mid-range and loads up top.
It's another car again in the mid-range.
It's another car done, and this customer should be really happy with that. We finished on 228. I would say around 50 to 60 in the mid-range, which is amazing, and I don't think he's going to be disappointed at all with that.
No, fantastic
launch control, some flames, the usual sort of stuff that people want.
I want it. Maybe we can put that on the K20 Turbo.
Yeah, well, we certainly can, can't we? I mean, that was mapped a long time ago. We talked about this recently. We've got a few of our own cars that we're obviously we're doing at the moment. We've got a little bit of a map revision I've got to do on my EG for
supercharged K20
for that. We've just put a K24A in my EK. Supercharged, although that has caused us some grief, but we'll touch on that in the video.
Have you closed that bonnet yet?
Yeah, you can close it down. Now there's a hole in it.
Oh, I did notice there was a hole in it.
Yeah. And yeah, so that's got to go through for mapping, so you'll be seeing that soon. And then we've got Dan's K20 Colt, which is going through an amazing transformation in the paint shop. So hopefully we'll get that finished, and we're going to go through the map revision on that. There's a lot of revisions that we've made.
I've survived maybe a week in that car.
Maybe at best. Yeah,
at best.
So let's have a look at that graph.
Let's do it.
Well, red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. Look at that whopping amount of power in the mid-range there, just showing you what the software's all about. If you've got the time to tune one of these and you put some effort in, that's the sort of gains you can get. So, brilliant result. As Richard said, finishing on 227, not bad at all. Finally got to the bottom of it. Yes. If you've got an EP3 or you've got an FN2 or any K20 and you need some maintenance work, servicing or tuning, give us a shout. There's plenty of parts on the website. I would be happy to help. So pick up the phone or drop us a message on Facebook or Instagram, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you on the next one, won't we, Richard? We will indeed. Candy Red.
Ready to elevate your ride? Dynodaze Performance Parts has you covered. From exhaust to ECU remaps, we offer top-tier parts for peak performance. Our experts provide personalized tuning to match your driving style. Join our community of enthusiasts. Join thousands who trust Dynodaze for their performance needs. Visit DynodazePerformanceParts.com and transform your drive today.